Hello. Hello, gamers. Hope everyone's doing well. I think it's time to return to Monkey Island, you know? I do have Writer's Cut turned on, which I'm made to understand actually has relatively few changes. But, you know, it'll be nice to see them. For some reason I had it in my head it was dev commentary, but the dev commentary is the special edition for Monkey Island 2. So we'll have to play with that next year. Let's get into it. I don't know how many sessions it's going to take me. I mean, I should be at least roughly familiar with some of the solutions to this still, so we'll see. Ooh, did I do hard mode last time? Was this in there last time? I don't remember it. I'm clicking it. I didn't? That doesn't sound like me at all.
Take this, LeChuck!
Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
It's so
I wonder if
lifelike.
it's real.
Big whoop.
Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes,
sir. Come on, I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way, you have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
The best thing?
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs.
Okay.
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it. I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
I once got a scurvy dog that was
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
good. You unlocked it.
Hey, you did it, buddy.
Gross. It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
I'm gonna think about the slug.
I thought it was a piece of 8 at first. It looks just like a piece of 8. I thought it was a piece of 8 at
Good
first.
thought.
A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Almost.
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay. Gross. Please wash hands before leaving outhouse. Hey, Chucky. It says you're supposed to wash your hands.
I never wash my hands.
I mean, if that's the water.
I dare you to take a drink of this.
No way. I'm not doing that.
I mean, if that's the water, I get it. I wouldn't wash my hands either.
Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Hey everyone, he wants to get scurvy dogs.
That's where the outhouse key was. Hey, look! I'm returning the key.
You want a medal?
Yes?
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
You kids better have money.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of money. Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
What can we get with this?
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding.
Food
Here's yours.
poisoning.
This is the perfect food. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know, what do you want to do?
Exhibit removed. Aww. I wonder if this is drinking water. Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner.
Wow.
There.
Thanks.
Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Check out the anchor.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have.
It's so
Did you
good to
know
have
that
someone who's
anchors
knowledgeable about
originally weren't
anchors.
designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective
You wanna see
than
my
the
truck?
sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older
I don't
design
have a
went
truck.
out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors these days are made of iron, and you have to recast them like twice a year because they rust. About 30 years ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead. All kinds of people invested a lot of money in these wooden anchor companies, but the only way they could keep them from floating was to attach another anchor. And so they gave up and went back to the old
makes
way.
sense.
The word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word Nagara, meaning city. They're called
Why?
that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean, it's like you've made port at an invisible city.
Incredible.
Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
Huh. Just think if we had skipped that
race?
dialogue, we would have not
on.
learned.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go! Chucky wins!
I was mistaken. I thought that it was dev commentary on this one. It's not. It's the writer's cut. So it's just an extended cut
You
of
up for
dialogue.
another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I've still never played Monkey Island 2 with the dev commentary, I don't think. So I need to do that next year.
I bet I've known Chucky longer than you have.
No
Okay.
chance. We go way back.
Yeah? How far back?
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Yeah, ours just had flies inside. Feed the duck.
Hey, hands off!
No.
I want to feed the duck.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
You can't
And I've
spare
got
it.
the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah.
Gotta run.
How rude.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
What's a
I
scurvy
want
dog?
to feed the duck.
You're not gonna touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
You should put that on your scurvy dog.
Do you want a sword fight with me?
You don't look very challenging.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Do you want a sword fight with me?
You don't look very challenging.
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
Nuh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
You think ducks like scurvy dogs?
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
No.
That's our bread! Stop it! Hey, hands off! Stop it! That's our bread!
I want to feed the duck.
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut. I wonder where this path goes.
I should find a coin to throw in.
I wish... for another
I
scurvy
wish
dog.
for another scurvy dog.
Those things are bad for you. Told you so.
That makes sense. I don't know you.
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
Feed the dog and find a 4-leaf clover, the ones I'm missing.
Stop it!
Excuse me,
Yes?
could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
I'm gonna push you in, and you'll feed the
Excuse
duck.
me,
Yes?
will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
Excuse me,
Yes?
could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Gotta run.
How rude.
I found a 4-leaf clover.
Awesome!
There was still one left. Darn.
Who do I feed to the duck?
I wonder where this path goes.
Don't feed the duck. Don't feed the duck.
Did you hear that?
I never thought I'd ever find one.
That's not great.
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
Hey, hands off!
Don't feed the duck.
I want to say 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
Hey! Lucky duck. I fed him the 4-leaf clover? Okay. Sure, why not?
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my...
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey kids, having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs!
Those
Scurvy
have
dogs.
toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop.
Big
Oh
whoop.
boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
Yeah, I don't remember what
A
the
lot of
other
these stories
solution
don't
was.
feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Oh,
Maybe I
gotcha.
should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Every time I hear this song, it's really moving. Do it. I believe in you. Get that dinner. Part 1. A friendly place.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Of course. We lookouts have a lot of discretionary thinking time. I use mine to revisit my memories of every Anne, Jack, and Guybrush who spent 5 seconds with me a decade ago on their way to someplace else.
Wow.
Relax, I'm just winding your anchor chain. Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Well, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret of
you're
Monkey
sailing with
Island.
LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no. I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him. That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved,
Wow.
ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
Look at this rat right here. Good rat. Really solid rat.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you. I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
The Lua Bar never happened.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness. I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
Unbelievable.
Where are the 3 older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Good
Making
fuck.
up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
I don't think there ever was a party invite.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It is.
It's a prize of incalculable monetary value.
I don't know about incalculable. Quick, who can count to 0 the fastest?
Damn.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
That's not the sort of place you want to be without a ship.
With backing, I can work it out. It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now.
Melee?
If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
Immortal.
Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Hey, it's my old trading cards.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
Don't look now, but I think there's a leech on your chin.
Buzz off.
Don't look now, but I think there's a leech on your chin.
Buzz off.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
It is good for me.
It's those 3 clowns at the back table.
Yo ho!
Elaine?
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
Is this a
A
kissing
little,
book?
But I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you?
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition. The new local leadership was
If I were a
less than
pirate leader,
supportive.
what would one of my
Why
trials
don't you
be?
ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks. I'll try that.
Puzzle gamery.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
Anyone who would laugh at Guybrush Threepwood has a terrible sense of humor.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
No, you say bye 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 first.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
So then don't let her catch you.
The International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
Totally got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way. Think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
Like a hint book.
Book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge. Now you must go. I have a luncheon.
At this hour?
It is a midnight luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
Give me a second. I'm gonna go grab another drink. I drank all my water too fast. I drank all my water too fast. I need more to drink. Hello, I'm Author Blues. Today is a fast day, but I did get up really, really early this morning for commentary for GDQ, so I'm letting myself cheat a little bit and having some gummies. Please be anything but Mountain Dew? No, it's Diet Dr. Pepper. Tastes more like regular Dr. Pepper.
Well, if it isn't Frank, Fred, and Finn, how are ya?
What you be talking about, boy?
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. In a good way, I promise.
Aren't you that Guybrush Threepwood, what wants to be a pirate?
And you're the pirate leaders. I was looking for you.
Aye, well, we're not the pirate leaders no more.
Former pirate leaders is what we are.
Yeah, I already met the chilling trio who took your place. And your table.
Escaped with your life, I see.
I did commentary for Fogs on GDQ.
What did you mean, wants to be a pirate? I've been a pirate for a long time now.
You may call yourself that, but remember the 3 trials.
Which I passed.
I remember them. I was proud to complete them. I still talk about it sometimes. Ad nauseum.
Oh, it's a totally different run now.
It's Latin for something.
Be that as it may, I don't recall us being
It's only an hour
presented
long.
with evidence as to the completion of all 3 that were part of your instructions at the time.
Oh no, really?
'Tis true enough.
Listen, can this wait a little longer? I've got a lot on my to-do list right now.
Aye, it matters not. We've all of us moved on.
How would you like to back my venture to find the secret of Monkey Island?
The secret?
What a prize!
That's what I tried to tell those clowns in the bar.
They say the pirate that holds the secret can never be sunk, that the wind always fills his sails.
So you're in?
Alas, no.
Those days are behind us.
We've sold our ship and sunk all of the cash into our next venture.
Oh, nuts.
Wait. Didn't I hear that the ghost pirate LeChuck be going to Monkey Island?
Ugh, don't say it. I'm afraid I'm gonna somehow wind up going with him.
Yeah, wouldn't that be wild? Wouldn't that be wild? Hey, Task Agent, thanks so much for the GG's on commentary. Welcome, everybody. We're playing Return to Monkey Island in celebration of Monkey Island May. It's almost the end of May. Oh, I almost don't get to say Monkey Island May anymore.
Do you know where I can get my hands on a ship?
Nay.
Stands were the only place for ships.
They've shut it down and thrown the man into jail.
Afraid you're out of luck?
To be fair, he had it coming.
I wonder if I really should be trying to get on LeChuck's ship.
Yeah, you're supposed to play Monkey Island every May. All of them.
Tell me about your next venture. What is it?
'Tis a fish shop on the high street where the general store used to be.
A place for buying of fish and telling tales about the catching of fish.
We'll be open on the morrow. Be sure to stop by.
We'll give you the friend's price on the unpopular fish.
You said you don't have a ship? Where do you get your fish?
From reputable sources.
We'll give you an additional discount if you don't talk about that where people can hear you.
That's funny.
How is it that you're not the pirate leaders anymore?
Time and democracy, boy.
A lot of our supporters be dead drunk, or retired.
Our eyes be sharp and our judgments keen. But once you be labeled old school, that's all.
There's no coming back from that.
The traditions of the 3 trials have become a joking matter in some quarters.
Dark times.
Aye, they even water the grog and mix it with fruit these days. Won't even strip the varnish off a deck.
Embarrassing.
Why'd you pick this corner instead of one closer to your fish shop?
The woman as lives above the shop location is doing a bit of haranguing today. We'll stay clear of her. Thanks very much.
I'll see you around.
Seems likely.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. The sign says, at Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. They're having a half-off sale. Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
It's Otis.
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice. Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic! You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore, but maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Possibly, though it was kind of tricky last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
You got carrot cake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property.
Yeah, they're basically your flowers.
Anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
It says jail rules. 1,
yeah.
No escaping.
Jail rules.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read. Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away. Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory.
Seem tied.
Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Believe me, I feel worse about it than you do.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sail, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
That makes sense.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in
Toilet
this
paper.
lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush.
Close.
If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing. What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
NFTs.
Goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and
Talking
even
to
fraud.
talking to Stan
It's
is
all
like
just marketing,
reading your
son.
notifications on
Natural as
Twitter.
the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
It sounds like you should have been arrested several decades ago. I mean, why now, all of a sudden?
One word, jurisdiction. I was expanding my core business, you see, trying to provide ship owners with a variety of ship maintenance necessities. Sponges, barnacle scrapers, repair manuals, rudder tape. I had a whole line of products. I expanded my distribution to other islands all over the Caribbean. And that's when I ran into trouble. Some of those islands have different laws, you see, that might not seem so fair to men like you and me. They slapped me with a ton of paper, talking about things like standards of quality and consumer protection and environmental impact. They didn't understand that I wasn't really selling porthole wipers. I was selling happiness. And my customers were happy. They were perfectly happy right up until some clown with a briefcase
No,
came
this is
along
not
and
the one
told
that's
them they
bad.
weren't. It's a crock, son, and that's why it won't stand up in court. I'll be out before you know it.
See you later.
Yep.
Yeah, Escape from Monkey Island is the one that I think is not that great.
Watch your boots in here.
At least the jail is well lit.
Yeah, but the better I can see it, the worse it looks.
Eeh, the spider. Ugh, it's that same spider. Ah, it's that spider again. Ugh, I simply don't like looking at that spider.
He's waving.
Ah, every time I look at it, it's somehow worse. Gigs! Why do I keep looking at it? Gigs! Why do I keep looking at it? Looks sort of like an eye.
Welcome to my shop.
Hi there. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key, one that opens all locks at once.
All at once? Well, how does that work?
No idea. It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
How would you like to join a pirate crew?
Would I have to leave my shop?
Well, yes, that's the general idea. The crew actually get on the ship and, crew it.
Thanks. I'll pass. Try down at the docks. There's always somebody hiring somebody down there.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
What's this key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
Lockable quiver.
What's this key?
That one is only for going
Arrow
in.
key.
Never for coming out. And please, don't touch the glass.
Only for going in, never coming out. Oh, enter key.
What's that key?
That one's for making a quick exit from somewhere you're trapped.
Escape key.
What's this key?
That opens a long straight wardrobe for keeping long straight dresses.
Is shift a term for a long dress? I'm not familiar with that term.
What's this key?
That activates a mechanical kettle.
Activates a mechanical kettle. No, it's not caps lock. Steam key does make sense. I think it's probably Steam key. Oh, it could be T key. I mean, I could believe that one, but Steam key seems more likely.
What's this key?
That unlocks your house.
The home key.
What's that key?
That activates a mechanical kettle.
We already did that
What's
one.
this key?
That unlocks your house.
What's this key?
Different key.
That activates a mechanical kettle.
There's other keys.
What's that key?
That activates a mechanical kettle.
Not that one.
Please, don't touch the glass.
What's this key?
That opens a long straight wardrobe for keeping long straight dresses.
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
What's this key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
What's that key?
That one is only for going in, never for coming out.
What's this key?
That opens a long straight wardrobe for keeping long straight dresses.
Did we get them all?
What's that key?
That unlocks your house.
How about the
What's
locks?
that lock?
That's for hats. And please, don't touch
That's
the
a
glass.
caps lock.
What's that lock?
It's meant for bachelors to secure their apartments.
Padlock? Okay, padlock.
What's that lock?
A special one that can open with any of 4 different keys. And please, don't touch the glass.
Quad lock? Four lock? Four lock? Quad lock? Oh, is forelock a word? I didn't know forelock was a word.
What's this lock?
A famous lawyer used that to keep people from stealing his front doormat.
Matlock.
What's this lock?
That's for sealing a container full of evaporated gas.
Vapor lock? Okay. Airlock, vapor lock.
What's that lock?
It's for a small jazz band to lock up their gear. And please, don't touch the glass.
Combination lock? Okay. Yeah, that's it.
What's that lock?
A special one that can open with any of 4 different keys.
What's this lock?
That's for sealing a container full of evaporated gas. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's this lock?
That's for sealing a container full of evaporated gas. And please, don't...
What's this lock?
It's for a small jazz...
What's that lock?
That's for sealing...
What's this lock?
A famous lawyer...
What's this lock?
It's meant for bachelor...
What's this lock?
That's for hats. And please, don't...
What's this lock?
A special one.
What's this lock?
That's for sealing... And please, don't...
I think that's about all we're getting.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
That would be pretty impressive, to be honest.
Carla.
Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
I hope you're not still sore about that thing with the ship that one time.
Ancient history.
Oh, good.
I can think of plenty of more recent things to hold against you.
Oh.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
I'm not automatically involved with everything Elaine does just because we're married.
I can see that. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
So true.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I should let you get back to governing.
Yes, you should.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
I got a stuffed animal.
It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Oh, I got my horse armor.
This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
Carla, what do you think about my horse armor? Oh, okay. She doesn't care.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal. Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today. The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. Edgy. Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. Wow, that's worse than I imagined. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. It's a dried up old sea sponge. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
True. True.
Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's. It's good for relieving stress. I've got a few coins for incidentals. It says, Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships.
Used to be the only place to buy used ships, so technically correct.
I remember when this place used to be wall to wall with sword training gyms. Now there's nothing but trees. Progress. Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn. I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Well, you know, you can't win them all.
Meat Hook's museum is gone. So is the cable to his island. That's just as well, given the worldwide rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle shortage.
The ship.
Oh, clever. Expedition to Fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Absolutely. I'd love to be a swabby. Swabbing is one of my favorite things in the whole world.
It's among my favorite things in the world.
Repetition, the delicate scent of old soapy water, the proud satisfaction of a sparkling plank.
Okay. Save the strokes for the decks. The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Andrew LeChuck, no relation.
Andrew LeChuck, no relation.
What a coincidence. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush
There's
Threepwood.
no way I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Didn't have a mop. Can't do it.
No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4. I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship.
I mean, look, he's got literally multiples of
Why
boxes.
was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Sounds vulgar.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body is fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes!
Now get lost.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Same old, same old.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
We're apart more often than I'd like.
But you're still...
Oh yeah, we're still. We've just each got a lot on our plate. It's a two-plate relationship.
That's true.
Well, tell her I say hello.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey!
Oh, it is legally distinct? Okay, great.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. Well, that's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm going to steal LeChuck's.
Bold. I like your thinking.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense. against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest.
Mop Quest.
When do we get to the piratey parts?
Even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop. Active little guys, aren't they? It's like a miniature dance party. At least they look healthy. Active little guys, aren't they? It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. And you have a packet of stick-on stars. Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Looks like a mugshot.
Stay away from that picture.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. Pleasantly scorching hot. The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Stay away from my mop.
Damn.
Hey, Wally!
Wally!
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again, too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
Okay, so I have to use the stuffed animal to make my mop? Alright.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Damn.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all.
That's some map humor.
A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Bye. They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Ooh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says Maps and More on the edge.
Thanks.
I need to get a slipper of the mop.
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week.
Oh, you got it, boss.
I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
Ooh.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir. Fancy. 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 Fancy.
Fancy. Wait. This changes every time. Anyway.
Well, it's definitely a mop. You look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it.
I don't know. He's on to
idea
it. He's
what
on
to
to something there.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Can I ask you again about the mop I need to make?
Sure.
What kind of wood did you say the tree was?
I didn't.
Oh.
Okay, thanks.
Is there a mug there I can pick up? Well, I mean, there's a mug there, not one that I can pick up. Love pointing at maps. Why was Otis in jail on Lucre Island? No, I was the one who allegedly robbed a bank. I don't remember this one. It wasn't the walking stick, okay. Ron beer. I'm sorry that they jump scared you. Here at Author Blues Enterprises, we hope to not jump scare anyone.
Hey, watch it!
It is ever our goal to give you the best viewing experience possible. Beetroot? I don't want any beetroot. Otis hates carrot cake. Every fan of Monkey Island knows that. If you don't know that, then you're not a fan of Monkey Island. Get out.
Hi there.
Fake fans.
Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks?
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Authenticity is our watchword and our pledge. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Okay.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Melee jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug
whoa,
because it was
whoa.
melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive.
Yeah, and
I
they
got
were
it from a
all her
collector on
fault.
Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty
Come
much public
on,
enemy
man.
number 1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
I deal in facts. Facts don't care about your feelings.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the Pirate of 1,000 Faces. The display case is locked. There's some very tiny writing on it. I'd see you wear a peg leg despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché.
I mean, yeah.
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Isn't that a reference to Tony Hawk? What's he? I wonder what he's doing now. This.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
I'll have a look around.
Please do.
I'm putting up a new Patreon poll for June in the next few days, and I think I'm going to go against my usual, since my Patreon polls almost always are all new games, stuff I haven't played before. I think I'm going to gamble and put Disco Elysium on there again. I worry that it might be over likely to be selected by people, but at the same time, I really want to play it again. I mean, let's be real, even if it didn't get picked, there's a decent chance I'd still replay it soon. What kind of detective am I going to be? I think last time I went primarily psyche, so I'd probably go more physical this time. I'd be a physical communist, though, not a physical fascist. Just something other than psyche. I'm not
just
specific
thought I'd pop
to.
in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood.
I mean, if a replay
and
would be
an
anything
annoying
like my first playthrough, it's like 10. It's like a 10 stream commitment, so it's a lot.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
And I'll get on there yet.
He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas.
Hey, he's the one who steals my best ideas.
Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Should we be out terrorizing
No.
the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
I'm currently in the process of putting together my schedule for July, my Dashing Through Trash schedule. And my plan for Patreon for July is going to be to have one day that is selected by Patreon, I think.
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
Nice.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. Pirate Times, editor Conrad Lee, ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
Welcome back.
Hi. What's this key?
That activates a mechanical kettle. And please, don't touch the glass.
Just wanted to ask about that key.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid! How's your day going?
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
That's really smart.
You look like you're having a good time. That's nice.
Most of this serial number has been rubbed off.
Sorry, I need to take a screenshot of this. That's extremely funny to me. I'm sorry. That made me laugh a lot.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Oh.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
The Florida key?
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case. I already copied the serial number.
Alright, well, good seeing you, Stan. Oh, really?
Hi there.
Hello. I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Okay, so the Florida Keys.
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course. How much for the fishing lure?
It's not for sale. This is a locksmith shop. Perhaps you saw the sign outside?
I've never seen anything in my life.
It doesn't seem interested. The numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read. There's some very tiny writing on it. The display case is locked.
That's the note LeChuck left when he kidnapped Elaine.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting.
Moon,
That was
thank you so much for the
found
raid.
tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
No, Smith's son Ian. Smithsonian. Like the museum. Exactly. Y'all are silly. Y'all are too silly. Illegally silly.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hi there. It makes things look bigger.
Can I get another monocle? Does you think Wally would let me have 2 monocles?
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
If 1 monocle is good, 2 is better.
Perfect. Thank you, but real fans know him as Bloodnose the Pirate. That's all I'm saying.
Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
I don't know.
Welcome back.
Hello. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
Yeah, they could have brought up the autographed sextants. You're absolutely right. What a gaffe.
It doesn't seem interested. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know.
Good owned idiot.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. It doesn't seem interested. It doesn't seem interested. It doesn't fit.
What? Is something wrong?
Well, I was just wiping a smudge off the glass.
Oh, all right. But be careful. Guard parrots are attack trained. Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good.
That is a really big parrot.
That's folded perfectly. That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
Damn.
Welcome back. Please try not to touch anything that seems like you're not supposed to touch it.
It doesn't seem interested. What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
Pirate Times, editor Conrad Lee, ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
many dead pirates are in the abandoned camp on Terror Island? That's in this game, right?
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on though, and nothing happened.
It doesn't seem interested.
Hi there.
Hi there. I found some cracker mix. You could bake fresh crackers in your furnace.
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale. Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
I didn't show the parrot my cool horse armor. Let me do that. I bet the parrot's really going to appreciate that. Not interested in horse armor.
You know what every good pirate museum needs? A set of horse armor.
I'll get back to you.
Awesome. So glad I paid for the DLC.
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Sure.
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
Well, it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
And well known to be highly
I've
contagious.
come a long way. Is there
Oops.
anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
We can show the horse armor to Stan. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Hey,
As
kid!
As a purveyor of fine goods, I imagine he'll enjoy it.
Hey, Stan. Would a set of horse armor do you any good?
Oh, it already has. What a fantastic marketing gimmick. Everybody's a sucker for horse armor.
Everybody.
Classic and subtle. Like me. But I don't need to be wearing this right now. I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Hell, thank you so much for the horse armor, the tier 3. Thank you so much for the horse armor. My alert's not going off. Is Streamlabs alert server fucked up again? It's like none of it going off. It really feels like just nothing's firing. Yeah, it happened the other day.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Let's try refreshing Streamlabs first. Horrible. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. But yeah, it does not look like any of the alerts are going off. I'm sorry, I'm probably missing stuff. Well, thank you for the resubs. Thank you for the gift subs. Thank you for everything. I'm sorry that the alerts aren't firing tonight. I can refresh the alerts window as well, just to see if that does anything, but I don't expect it to. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate. I'm so tired of saying this. Mighty Pirate, yada yada yada.
Oh yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now.
Oh, I know they're unnecessary, but when people are nice enough to support me, the least I can do is be given a little indication and reminded to say thank you. It's only polite. Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate, yada yada yada. There we go.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
I do not.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty.
I don't think this would hold up in court. I don't think you can do a verbal terms of service.
Juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not
I don't
be
think there's a
attempted
such thing
by
as an oral waiver.
unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
I mean, this all sounds on the level.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. Not for me. Looks like it's been there forever.
First things first.
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
It's not very nice. I bought the frog. I'm gonna apologize to Wally instead.
Dear Wally, sorry for blowing you up that one time. Warmly, Guybrush.
Sorry, Carla. You could have had the forgiveness frog. But you lost your shot.
Nothing says I'm sorry like a dried up old frog.
No worries. I've moved beyond you blinding, burning, blowing up and marooning me all those years ago.
Good to know.
Okay, but I mean,
Nothing says I'm sorry like a dried up old frog.
No worries. I've moved beyond you.
Yeah, but I haven't. I would like to apologize.
It's a forgiveness frog, but I juiced it up with a written apology. Dear Carla, sorry for blowing you up that one time. I admire that you are hard on softness. And I always tell people how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology.
I've implemented a reminder system for myself.
I promise to do better in the future.
Yeah, I guess this year she didn't get blown up.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, what's this about blowing me up? I don't remember it quite like that. Anyway, I don't know why you're apologizing, and I'm not sure you know either. I reject your frog.
That's fair. I do not know why I'm apologizing.
I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla, what's this? Anyway, I reject your frog.
Yeah, who am I supposed to be apologizing to? To whom it may concern.
Dear Carla, sorry for forgetting your birthday. I admire that you are hard on softness. And I always tell people how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future. This is for you.
Dear Carla, what's this about forgetting my birthday? I'm pretty sure I never told you my birthday. Not the real one, anyway. I reject your frog.
Wow. Ingredients.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Of course they are. I mean, I'm only going to half remember things, and sometimes I get railroaded by half remembering a solution to
Dear
something.
Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I admire that you are hard on softness. And I always tell people how nice you are.
I have
Please
only
accept
played
my
this one
humblest
once.
apology. I promise to do better in the future.
This is why I was looking forward to replaying this one,
This
is
is
because
for
I knew I wasn't going to remember all the solutions.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
I knew the hard on softness thing, but there's probably something else if I go and like look at her statue or something.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Santa Catalina.
Uh-huh.
Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor. The problem with this statue. Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness. Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not.
Stay away from my mop.
Hmm? I'm good right now.
How's it going with that nightmare customer guy?
My stomach feels like it's full of cannonballs and splintered rowboats.
Oh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
Okay, so I might need to distract him with cooking the dish, which means I should probably figure out the statue thing first.
Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Santa Catalina. Hey, Wally. Bye. It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that. This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island. Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced. always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I admire that you are hard on softness. As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future. Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla, I'm impressed, Guybrush. Surprisingly thoughtful. Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book, and I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
It's a lot of work being governor. Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks.
When did I
I
borrow
won't
a
let you
book
down.
of Carla's?
I'll definitely return this.
Return what?
I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush.
Yeah, I'm kind of a hero.
Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally. The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare, endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
Look at those branches. Any one of those would make a fantastic mop.
The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare, endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
No, this is fine, right?
It's probably time for them to fly south. Hey, little dear. I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. I must have startled them while I was whittling. Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is for.
That's the whole
I
point.
must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. I'll take a shortcut back. I made him up. It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for
I made
life.
it out of the stuffed animal like I was asked to.
I think I should move farther away from the quartermaster first.
Threepwood, are you trying to fool me by wearing an eye patch? That is the worst disguise I've ever seen.
No, of course not. Just having a little eye trouble. Blepharospasm.
Oh, try some cashews. You might be short on magnesium. Or wits.
Darn, I thought this thing was supposed to be magic. I must have forgotten something. I better take off this eye patch first. What do you make of this eye patch?
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away.
Good, great. So, can you charge it up again?
I can. If you bring me one more thing. A particular charm of great power. You must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles. Then I will recharge your eye patch.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
All right, see what I can do.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Is that horse armor? No.
Can you tell me where to find the bite of 1,000 needles?
I wish I could.
Me too. Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young.
Capitalism.
There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Oh, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Yeah, we can tell.
Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh, okay. Karina. Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
I'll get back to browsing the shop.
Act fast. Supplies are limited.
That was 3. Maybe it was 4.
Welcome back.
Hello. Ooh, they smell nice and toasty. But I've already got plenty of crackers. Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book. I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it. I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. This used to be such a bright, cheery place.
Was it? I don't remember this being a bright, cheery place.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Hi there.
Hello. Hello again. Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Okay.
Hey, Wally. Bye. A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth. Gotcha, you pointy little tracheophyte. There you go. Bite of 1,000 needles.
Tell me, is this an ancient, powerful charm, or simply a plant you found in the forest?
You were pretty opaque about what
Great
you wanted,
question.
even for you. I took my best shot.
Very well. You've always been the close enough sort.
Thanks.
Come, spirits of deception and death, drink your rejuvenation and awaken.
Death?
It's nothing to worry about. John Laney, this hapless boy needs your help.
Hey.
Take pity on him and bring him the power to hide from his enemies.
Well, you don't have to put it like that. That's it?
Unless you want the extended service warranty.
No, thanks. I'm not a sucker. What do I owe you?
Maybe try it on first, before we discuss payment.
Well, how do I look?
Like a dead guy.
Yeah. What the heck? I look like a zombie. Is it broken?
One does the best one can with the materials provided.
I'll just wear it when I really need to. Ugh.
You're welcome.
I think I'm ready to set sail. How do you like my mop? It's custom built.
Let's see. Stick? Shoddy stuffed animal? Good enough. I happen to need a swabby. You interested?
Definitely.
You're hired.
Great.
We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew?
I'm excited to see my stateroom. When's a good time to discuss the benefits package?
Threepwood's on LeChuck's ship. He's got some kind of disguise. From the bargain bin, it looks like.
So what?
You don't think this could be a problem? We didn't plan for him.
I hate not knowing what's going on. I should have taken him out the minute he walked in here.
Don't worry, we'll know what's going on.
Yeah? How?
I've got a spy on board the ship.
I can't return the book. The book is currently in the possession of the chef. Yeah, I got up at like 7 a.m.
So
after
once
sleeping
you were
for
on
3
LeChuck's
hours
ship,
to do
you turned
commentary
the
for
tables on
GDQ.
them. You whipped out your sword and said, "I'm your captain now. Take me to Monkey Island, or you'll all walk the plank."
More or less.
The name's Gullet, but you're not to call me that. To you, I'm the first swab, and I want to hear the capital letters when you say it.
Capital 1. Got it.
And this is the old. You'll be spending a lot of time down here.
I thought we'd have a union or something. How much time is a lot of time?
All of it. You work here. You sleep here. You take your meals here. Forget the world you knew before. This hold is your world. The hull is your ground. The deck is your sky. And I am your deity of choice. A cruel and vengeful deity. I only have one simple rule. You are not to leave this hold under any circumstances.
What if I need to use the bathroom? Oh, here we go.
What if I need to, you know?
Use the portal. Don't get anything on the ledge outside, though. I hate an unsightly ledge.
What's for dinner?
Oh, we'd like a bit of dinner, would we? Well, perhaps we can
Yeah.
arrange a bit of roast duck under glass for your majesty. But seriously, learn to catch rats. You can drown them in your mop bucket. They make their own sauce.
I did not cook gorilla.
Where's my bunk?
You might be all right inside one of the crates. Otherwise, be sure to cover your eyes. The chickens like to peck. But it's probably safest if you don't sleep at all. The chickens have their ways.
What am I supposed to be doing exactly?
No recruits. You're all thicker than the chickens.
Is that the whole answer?
You're
Okay,
supposed to be
rude.
swabbing. I want this hold sparkling, as if it was clean. Now, get to work.
Yo ho, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. No way am I picking that up with my hands. I think it's chicken grease. I hope my roommates don't get upset. It's an inspirational instructional pamphlet that I'm supposed to carry around and read.
So don't worry about it. Unless you get fired, then worry.
No way am I picking that up with my hands.
Murray? Indeed, I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull. But you have me at a disadvantage, withered zombie man. Have we met before?
I'm in disguise.
In that case, I would think you'd comprehend the value of staying hidden. A curse of painful boils on your left foot for exposing me. I'm here undercover, gathering valuable information for the exquisitely devious Captain Madison.
Madison? Very interesting.
Ooh, I probably should not have said that. Do me a favor and keep it to yourself, withered zombie man.
No problem.
Looks like you missed a spot.
Aw. I don't want to spoil my view. Boy, these are really wedged in there. Boy, these are really wedged in there. Boy, these are really wedged in there. Boy, these are really wedged. I can't see much through this thing. Yep. Yep. I wonder what it's made out of. Nice chicken. Don't bite my fingers off, okay?
Whoa!
The rest of my gear is in there. I hope it'll be safe down here. It's probably fine. At least they don't smell like live chickens. How come you're working for Captain Madison? I thought you were your own man. Skull.
I owe her a favor. It's none of your business.
Why do you owe Captain Madison a favor?
Well, ironically, I was sealed up in a crate, and she freed me.
Oh, you mean like I just did?
It's not the same thing.
Feels like it's the same thing.
What exactly is Madison up to?
I would be a poor spy indeed if I told you that. You diminish us both by asking. Knock it off.
Come on. Tell me what Madison is up to.
You diminish us both by asking. Knock it off.
Come on. Tell me what Madison is up to.
You diminish us both by asking. Knock it.
I think it's chicken grease. I hope my roommates don't get upset.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Come on. I'll just put a little dab on there.
You missed a spot.
He's
Is that
right.
your catchphrase or something?
Oi, you missed a spot.
Seriously, get some new dialogue.
Get his ass.
Looks like you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts. It's working.
As much as I'd like to hang out there for like 30 minutes, I'm good. Yeah, I mean, it's more or less 10 minutes.
Looks like it'd be more useful for fishing than stopping.
And so, having slaughtered them to a man, I claimed my prize. Feast your eyes on this, me hearties, the one and only map showing the exact location of the
Secret of Monkey Island. Ooh.
The map will be kept in my cabin. No one is to touch it or disturb it in any way. Now, before we can follow the map, obviously we must make our way to Monkey Island itself. Let's have the potion report.
Wait, there's a potion?
You don't remember that from my other story? To get to Monkey Island, you have to brew a special potion.
But you and LeChuck had both been there before. Why couldn't you just sail there?
It doesn't work like that. You have to make the potion every time.
How does the potion work?
I don't know. Nobody does. It's magic. It just helps you find Monkey Island.
What's in it?
Oh, let's see. It's got squid ink and monkey blood and a pressed skull. I definitely remember that. Also cinnamon, mint, and brimstone. And some coloring and preservatives. Oh, and a live chicken. But listen, you shouldn't worry about this yet. Wait till you're 12 or so.
Okay, I think I got it.
The potion is nearly finished, Captain. All that's left is one flattened skull, and we'll be ready to cook it.
Excellent. You there, in the back, new guy.
Me?
That's me.
You look familiar somehow.
Do you ever go to Swabby conventions?
Well, no matter. Go and get us a skull. A flat one. Any questions?
Can I have a raise?
Sure. Straight into the rigging, where you'll hang by your ankles for the next few years.
Yeah, but that's Bob's place.
Never mind.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Why does it have to be a flat skull?
Because the recipe says so.
Okay, I'm on it. One skull. Flat.
Be quick about it then. Meeting adjourned.
Blah, 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 blah.
We'll finish the potion and then I'll see about getting my hands on that map. Not the most comfortable thing to keep in my pocket. The crow's nest is up there.
There's nothing you need up there, new guy.
The very first item in the ship's safety procedures is never to try to pet Scruffles. Now's not a good time to attract attention. Top deck schedule. 1 bell, crew voting. 2 bells, LeChuck shouting.
You're out and about.
Out and about.
Hey, Murray, why don't you come with me? I can show you around the ship.
No.
I better leave it on while I'm on the ship. Ew.
Yeah, maybe Murray wants the horse armor. No.
That is one revoltingly greasy porthole.
A duck.
How's the potion coming?
You heard the captain. It's nearly finished. Go and find a flattened skull like he told you to.
You can't do that. Find a regular skull and flatten it.
How's the potion coming?
You heard the captain. Go and find a flattened.
You can't.
Yeah, but how would I flatten it?
Oh, it just fell apart. I was barely even here. I'll probably do my shirt in a few weeks when it starts to get mossy. These open plan offices are all the rage now. I guess it's a good sign if they're not trying to leave. Nice. A slideshow of creepy zombie guys. It doesn't do much to cut the chill in here, but I'll take what I can get.
That was easy.
Reminder to all crew. Extinguish demon fire with the proper extinguishment. Other methods will not work.
Aha! You're out and about.
I really think you should come with me.
No.
You won't learn much here in the hold.
Wrong. The hold is a treasure trove of information. The nature of the cargo, the state of the hull, the battle-ready chickens, and slow-witted zombies.
Hey!
I've got a lot of important spying to do down here. Leave me to it. Hey.
And if I'd realized take against his will was an option, I would have started there.
The potion smells like it's ready to go. It's just missing the flattened skull.
You're gonna love this, Murray.
Let me apologize in advance. You're gonna have to take one for the team.
I see no team. Only you, withered zombie man. Let me assure you that whatever you're planning, it will be nothing compared to the torments that I will... The headache from my old cannon injury is gone.
Oh, good.
And replaced with a brand new, even more excruciating one. I would admire your methods if they had been used on someone else.
Thanks, I guess.
Murray gets what he gets.
I have a skull. Should I put it in the pot?
Is it flat?
Uncomfortably so.
Then yes.
The potion smells like it's ready to go. It's just missing, Murray. I'm afraid I've got more bad news for you.
I, Murray, do not hear bad news. I am bad news. My visage is the harbinger, striking abject terror into the loins of those who merely glimpse me.
Unless they're looking at you from the side, in which case they might be afraid of getting a paper cut.
You have crushed me with a mangle. Yes, but I am unstoppable. There is nothing you can do to diminish my...
Next stop, Monkey Island.
Swabby! Good. Why are you out in the open? You're not ready for the deck. Where's your mop? And also...
Oh, this guy's about to get tied to the rudder.
I can explain, sir. I guess you'll be first swab now, whatever your name is.
A promotion. I won't let you down.
This'll be ruined now it's spilled. Start making the potion again. I'll be in me cabin, gritting me collection of other people's teeth.
Redo the potion? Is that even possible? No! We barely
No.
scraped together the ingredients the first time. We're out of almost everything.
Who wants to tell LeChuck?
No one should tell LeChuck. Let's not be stupid.
Let's tip the cauldron back and pretend we're working on it. Maybe he'll forget about it eventually.
You don't know LeChuck like I do. But it'll buy us some time.
Is this one of those times where you substitute different stuff for all the ingredients and it works anyway?
No, they were right. We couldn't make the potion again.
But you told me that you can't get to Monkey Island unless you make the potion.
Well, I did. But as it turns out, there is a way. We storytellers call what's happening now a twist.
Okay, so what did you do? Was there a magic map? An ancient sea creature? Did you move the island instead of the ship?
Whoa there. Do you want to tell the story or listen to me?
Do I have to answer that?
There was an important piece of the puzzle that I hadn't seen yet. I started by looking around the ship for opportunities.
Hey!
What's that?
Plundering prospects.
You won't need those. I'll find a way for us to get to Monkey Island. That looks like a permanent stain. Ew, smells worse than it looks. How's it going in there, Murray?
I don't know what you're planning now, but I'm going to see you burn for it.
He's honest, and I appreciate that.
Don't look so glum. I'll find us a way to Monkey Island somehow.
Oh, sure. You do that.
Hey, Pop. Have you got any ideas on how to get to Monkey Island that don't involve a voodoo potion?
My mind's a blank. I try to keep it that way if possible.
I love Yakko Warner. No. Yakko?
Looks like it's empty.
Wacko? No, it's Yakko. Yeah, it's Rob Paulson.
Gullet!
You!
Looks like an antique.
You clown. That isn't gonna do any good. It wasn't even bothering me.
Yeah, but I wanted it.
It used to be in Gullet's back.
Chuck is Wacko? Wait, what? Was this after Earl Bowen had passed? I can't remember. Or was Earl Bowen just
That
not
looks like a
involved in this
permanent
project
stain.
for whatever
Ugh,
reason?
Smells worse than it looks. Nice view up here.
Sure.
I'm just looking around for another way to get to Monkey Island.
Be my guest.
I'm just looking around for another way to get to Monkey Island.
Be my guest.
I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture. This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring agents. I'm working on a way for us to get to Monkey Island without using a voodoo potion.
Glad to hear it. I'm working on something else. Great meeting. See you later.
I'm working on a way for us to get to Monkey Island without using a voodoo potion.
Glad to hear it. I'm working on something else. Great meeting. See you later.
You wouldn't happen to have a magic voodoo concoction in here that will get us to Monkey Island, would you?
No. And like Rose said, we used up most of the supplies, so there's no way we're brewing another one.
Okay, just checking. I'll find a different way. Can I ask about that pepper shaker?
It was demon pepper, made from demon peppers, which are basically the hottest peppers you can get. Do not, under any circumstances, put it on anything you intend to eat.
I like spicy food.
Not like this. Burns on the way in, burns on the way out. In between, burns. Doesn't matter though. The shaker's empty. I'm all out.
You wouldn't happen to have a magic voodoo concoction in here that will get us to Monkey Island, would you?
No. And like Rose said, we used up.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What'd you say that was?
You'd think on a ship there would be opportunity to change the water once in a while. At first I thought the privy must be behind there, but no, it's just the pantry. Can I give you a hand washing these plates?
Nah, I already did those.
That's held shut with a pretty sturdy piece of timber. It won't keep anyone out, but it could keep something in. There must be something fairly what could it be? Panther? Python? Undead, creepy, crawly monster? Hey, Putra, what horrible creature are you keeping in here that you have to bar it shut?
What? The cupboard's empty. The board's just there to keep it from flying open in heavy seas.
Oh.
You think you'd never been in a galley before?
Yeah, it's my first day, sorry.
What is all this stuff anyway?
Oh, you know, urchin husks, bile duck extract, sugar, fangweed. Nothing unusual.
Just the normal stuff.
You, Swabby, come over here.
Okay.
You be new to my ship.
I do.
I like to meet each of my crew.
Okay.
What's your name, Swabby?
Eye Gouger the Reckless.
Look, I'm just going to call you Swabby. It's not good for the chain of command if we get too friendly.
That makes sense.
Any questions? None? Good. I likes an unquestioning crew. Now, get back to work before I use your entrails as bait. Wait! Don't forget the keel hauling tomorrow at 4.
I'll be there.
I like to think of it as a team building exercise.
I won't.
Shouldn't ye be swabbing? Keep your eyes off that map, Swabby. That be the one true map to the secret of Monkey Island, procured by me at great expense and no small amount of trouble. So, I'll not have you touching it, even with your eyeballs. Leastwise, not while they still reside in your skull.
It's not very nice.
I don't like the way you're eyeing my map. Stop! No one's allowed in my inner sanctum.
Okay.
Don't look so glum. I'll find us a way to Monkey Island somehow.
Oh, sure. You do that.
Now's not a good time to attract attention. Oops. Now's not a good time to attract attention. Top deck schedule. 1 bell, crew voting. 2 bells, LeChuck shouting. Hey Bob, have you got any ideas on how to get to Monkey Island that don't involve a voodoo potion?
My mind's a blank.
Don't look so glum. They'll find us a way to Monkey Island somehow.
Oh, sure. You do that.
It's empty now. It's empty now. What do you think of this beautiful antique?
That's my grandmother's whale knife. How weird. I could have sworn I left it in Gullet's back. Thanks, Swabby. I owe you one.
I'll remember that. I'm working on a way for us to get to Monkey Island without using a voodoo potion.
Glad to hear it. I'm working on something else. Great meeting. See you later.
Don't look so glum. They'll find us a way to Monkey Island somehow.
Oh, sure. You do that.
How's it going in there, Murray?
I don't know what you're planning now, but I'm going to see you burn for it.
That looks like a permanent stain. Ew, smells worse than it looks. Looks like it's empty. Now's not a good time to attract attention. I'm just looking around for another way to get to Monkey Island.
Be my guest.
Hey, Flambe! Ship ahoy! You should try looking through this thing once in a while.
Things are simpler when I don't.
Sky,
You might
thanks
be
for the
right in this
raid.
case. It's Captain Madison! Ready the cannons!
Don't worry about it. The Chuck already knows they're out there. And also he threw out the cannonballs. They were metric.
Oof.
Wait, never mind. Something's going on. They've got a cauldron on deck. That looks like a cinnamon stick. Mint.
Your raid got
squid
sent
ink.
over.
Hey, wait a minute. I know that recipe. They didn't come to sink us. Those weasels are going to Monkey Island.
Okay.
They undercut my Threepwood's expedition so they could claim the prize for themselves.
You don't want to say that name out loud on this ship. Trust me.
Why aren't they happier? A well-placed stab in the back is cause for celebration. They're missing a skull.
Uh-huh.
All they need is a skull, and they'll be heading for Monkey Island.
What? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Make ready to sail.
Do I look like a quartermaster to you? You sure don't look like one to me.
I'll go talk to Iron Rose. This is gonna be great.
If you say so, Swabby.
These things get more sophisticated every year.
Would that we all did the same.
So true. So true.
Looks like it's empty. It's empty now. I have an amazing idea.
Does it involve mopping?
Oh, it involves following another ship to Monkey Island. See, Captain Madison is just east of us right now.
Madison. Huh. She owes me money. And a hat.
They're brewing the potion to
Get
go
her
to
ass.
Monkey Island.
So?
So I'm gonna help them finish it, and then we follow them. All I need to do is get them a skull somehow. Make ready to sail.
They don't love this.
No.
We don't even want to go to Monkey Island.
Man, nobody
gave us a
ever wants to
perfect
go to
excuse
Monkey Island.
Skip it, and now you're about to screw it up.
Let's lock him in the hole.
Whoa, hang on. I thought the whole point of this voyage was to go to Monkey Island.
It was.
But that was strictly LeChuck's idea.
There's nothing on that island except for the secret.
The secret doesn't split 6 ways.
7.
LeChuck only wants it because of his obsession with that stale glass of milk Guybrush Threepwood.
Hey,
Hate that
I
guy.
tell you guys, he asked about a job on the ship.
What an idiot.
The secret is worth a ton of money. Probably, to the right people.
Let us know if you find any of those people.
I think you're making a mistake.
Let's put it to a vote.
Voting is supposed to be at 1 bell. Fair enough.
Pay attention, Swabby. This is how we make decisions on a pirate ship. The matter before the crew is the question of whether we should go to Monkey Island. I vote nay.
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 Aye.
The vote to go has to be unanimous. It isn't. Meeting adjourned.
Yeah, but then the vote to not go should have to be unanimous too, right?
It means I had to convince each and every member of the crew to change their vote.
Wow.
Listen, about that trip to Monkey Island.
That we voted against.
Exactly. I want to try to persuade you to change your mind about it. Or if not your mind, then at least your vote.
Good luck with that. I'm regretting hiring you right now.
I could do you a favor in return. Win-win. That's how politics works, right?
Pretty sure it
I
does.
don't bargain away my opinions and judgment for cash or favors, Swabby. I'm not for sale. I have a moral center.
I've got one of those. It's just kind of small and off to the side. Like a hangnail.
Let's hope it doesn't cause you any trouble in your career as a pirate.
Not so far. As quartermaster, it seems like you should be more loyal to LeChuck, who, I will point out, very much wants to go.
I've been with LeChuck a long time.
Exactly.
In the beginning, I really admired the way he saw the world.
Through a reddish haze of constant anger?
I don't know, that's just it. I can't even remember what I found so inspiring. It makes it hard to follow his lead on a personal quest like the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh.
Well, what if you took a look at this inspirational pamphlet? Would this convince you?
Do you remember giving me this at my orientation? It's got some good stuff in it.
Oh, yeah. I put it together myself, you know.
No kidding.
Betray trust, commit fraud, threaten bodily harm. So unswerving, so unapologetically ruthless. This really takes me back.
Me too. Back to earlier today in my case.
LeChuck is really an amazing leader.
You can hang on to that if you like.
No, thanks, I'm good. Now that I've remembered why it is that I'm willing to follow LeChuck anywhere, even when I think he's doing something stupid.
Just so we're clear, that means you're gonna vote to go to Monkey Island now?
Yes, even though I know you want me to.
Works for me. I'd like to discuss your vote on the Monkey Island issue.
It's nay. I'm afraid going to Monkey Island doesn't really have anything in it for me.
Wouldn't the change of scenery be nice?
I've seen lots of scenery.
How about I make it worth your while?
Go on.
Well, what would you be interested in?
Well, I've got all I need, but I'm bored.
He wants a
We
book.
used to have an entertainment budget, but this fancy new ship is leveraged like crazy, so there are no frills anymore.
Entertainment, you say? I'm sure I could come up with something. Entertainment is
Come
my
on,
middle
Yakko.
name.
Won't you change your
Oh,
mind?
that's funny. Oh, I do like a good joke. They don't last very long, though.
So, Putra.
Chef? Putra? Please call me Chef. Everybody does.
They do?
No, never. But they should.
I'd like to try to sway you on the Monkey Island vote.
Save your breath. I'm unswayable. There's only one opinion I value, and that's Iron Rose's. She's the smartest one on the ship.
Second smartest.
Now that you mention it, I'm remembering that I said just last week that I'd always vote with Rose. So I'm gonna do that on this too. Whatever way Rose votes, that's how I'll vote. Thanks for reminding
Fantastic.
me.
Great. I'll let you get back to cooking.
Yeah.
Flair?
Yes?
I'd like to call in that favor you owe me.
Favor?
Remember I brought you your knife? I was surprised when you didn't vote with me on going to Monkey Island.
Yeah.
Ugh, fine. I hate logic. And favors. But I will vote for your stupid plan.
Fantastic.
Now beat it. I'm busy.
Great stuff. Thank you for your time.
I'll probably do my shirt in a few weeks when it...
Can't you see me be thinking? Make it quick, Swabby! What do you want, Swabby?
Nothing, never mind.
One more thing, Swabby. Now that you be first swab, you'll be needing to fill out the Swabby report. Take this report, fill it out, and give it to Iron Rose for her initials. Some say it's grog that keeps a pirate ship running. It's not. It's paperwork.
Alright, let's log some messes.
I'm not sure if this is ectoplasm or what. Ugh. It's revolting. And it's a slipping hazard. It would take forever to itemize in here. I'll just make a blanket entry for the whole galley.
That's wise.
Disgraceful.
Guy toothbrush.
Working hard?
Never.
Let's talk about your vote on going to Monkey Island. Are there any particular favors I can do for you? I don't know a lot about your interests.
My main interests are sleeping and eating. I try to do both as much as possible.
Love this guy.
About your vote.
It doesn't mean much to me one way or the other. But hey, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
You want me to scratch your back?
Figure of speech. No need to burn yourself. Do something nice for me, and maybe I help you.
Keep up the bad work.
Always.
Hey, Gullet. I'm assuming no one will actually read this and come down here to find him. That's it. I've completed my report. I should show it to Iron Rose. I have to say, I thought you were gone for good. I was feeling no small amount of pleasure about it, in fact.
It'll take more than a bath to get rid of old Gullet. Now pull me out of here before I hang you by your own intestines, swabby!
I'm the only one who knows you're down here.
Not true. I know I'm down here, don't I?
Well, I guess you
Great
got me
point.
there.
Great point.
Nice talking to you, Gullet.
What do you mean, nice talking to you?
Oh, I don't mean it literally, of course. Just politely ending our conversation.
Wait, no, get me out of here for pity's sake! You baboon! I'll get you for this!
Devil crabs like limbs, apparently.
Shouldn't ye be swabbing?
He's right.
Could you initial this report, please?
Huh. Yes. Very thorough.
See? I am good at my job.
I wouldn't go that far. Here. I've got a bunch of other reports ready for the captain's signature. Why don't you take him the whole stack?
It's a stack of papers waiting for LeChuck's signature. Looks like these are all just waiting for LeChuck's signature.
Can't you see me be thinking? Make it quick, swabby! Paperwork? Okay, hand it over. All stamped. Now please give me some peace and quiet.
It's a stack of papers stamped by LeChuck.
I don't like the way you're eyeing my map. That time again already? Well, let's get to it. Listen here, you lazy pack of squealing bilge rats. Why is the ship's cauldron still empty? I distinctly ordered a mystical voodoo potion. If a ship is going to function properly, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 play you wanna die. Blah, blah. Blah, blah.
This isn't remotely like a map. He'd notice it right away. A map's a map. I don't think he'll spot the difference. Now I just need a unanimous vote from the crew. No problem. It's empty. I don't need to clutter up my inventory with another item. Old boots and deodorant. It's like a college dormitory. It sounds like screaming, but really quiet.
Does kind of sound
It's
like
hard
that.
to tell if those are for cooking or combat. It's empty. I don't need to clutter up my inventory with another item. Yeah.
In conclusion, shape up, or the eels will be gnawing on your carcass. All right, same time tomorrow then. Dismissed.
Working hard?
Never.
Do you have a favorite food?
Oh, yes. Scorched Alaska. Salty like widow's tears. Sweet like revenge. And fiery like a hot poker to the tongue. Except when Putra makes it, unfortunately. She does not make it hot enough for my taste.
Sorry, man.
Keep up the bad work.
Always.
So, Chef, what exactly is a scorched Alaska?
Imagine a dessert shaped like a huge legless jellyfish with a texture like ice cream wrapped in packing foam, and it sets your face on fire when you eat it.
Appetizing.
Not really.
Sounds great.
I don't suppose you know how to make scorched Alaska?
Of course I can make scorched Alaska, but I'm not going to.
Why not?
Scorched Alaska is the kind of thing that requires a skilled chef. Apparently, I'm still only a cook.
I wasn't aware there was a difference.
That's because you're an ignorant clod like everyone else on this ship.
Does a chef get paid more than a cook?
I mean, yes, but on this ship, not enough to make a difference. It's the
I don't know that I've
principle
ever
of
had
the
baked
thing.
Alaska.
So a chef outranks a cook?
Yeah, of course, on a ship this size, I'd still be the only one making food, so that part doesn't mean anything. It's just about the recognition.
Well, have you tried to get a promotion?
Only about a dozen times. I keep the written request handy, complete with case studies and cost-benefit analysis. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this. But LeChuck refuses to sign it.
Management.
Yeah,
I'll let you get back to cooking.
yeah.
Putra makes a compelling case for promotion. Why don't I see if I can make some headway with your promotion? I think LeChuck likes me.
Sure, knock yourself out. If nothing else, we'll all get some entertainment out of it.
Shouldn't ye be swabbing? Paperwork? Okay, hand it over. I feel like the supply of paperwork is endless. All stamped. Now please give me some peace and quiet.
So, Chef, I got LeChuck to authorize your promotion.
What?
Good news, Chef Putra. You're officially promoted.
I'm a chef! Chef Putra! Thanks, Swabby. You're amazing. I owe you one.
First swab. So, Chef, now that you're a chef, would you make me a scorched Alaska?
Of course. I have to warn you, though, it's not going to be very spicy. It'll be fine. You wouldn't like the full-strength version anyway. Some chefs these days use dandruff out of a can, but I would never take a shortcut like that.
That's
One
good.
scorched Alaska, extra mild.
Thanks. This should make it good and scorchy. I had to call in a few favors, but I managed to get you this.
Scorched Alaska, sweet poisonous shades of my shady and poisonous childhood. It sears me inside like a lost love. A masterpiece. I'm in your debt. I hate being in debt, so let's just say I'll vote your way next time we talk about that plan of yours. The one with the monkeys.
What's the book?
It's a book of underworld jokes. Jokes from beyond the pale. Unheard of in this world.
You're not reading this. Can I borrow it?
Sure, I'll let you have it for the rest of the day.
Thanks.
I don't know if I can give you. I don't know if I should give up the jokes. You know what I mean? Maybe just one.
It's Flambe's Underworld Joke Book. All jokes about demons and otherworldly stuff. It's Flambe's Underworld Joke Book. All jokes about demons and otherworldly stuff.
Alright, I'm not allowed to read it.
Hey, Bob, I've got a great book for you.
Hey, this looks promising. Thanks. I owe you one.
Can I count on your vote to go to Monkey Island?
Sure, no problem.
I think I've got everyone's support now. Time to call for another vote.
One bell. Voting hour.
The meeting is called to order. Are there any matters to be voted on?
Following Madison's ship to Monkey Island, on which I vote aye.
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 6 in favor, none opposed.
I hope you're happy, Grandma.
Everybody, get ready. We'll follow the other ship as soon as she gets underway.
Yes!
So then you went to Monkey Island.
Almost. It was time to send Murray back to Madison. Somehow.
Somehow.
Okay, Murray, I just need one more thing from you.
You tried to smash me and drown me, and I have emerged unscathed. Well, almost unscathed, but there's nothing you can do that will harm me.
I hope you're not allergic to gunpowder.
Of course I'm not.
Hey, what are you doing? These things are dangerous.
I remember specifically the things I got stumped by in this chapter, which is why I didn't get stumped by him this time. Things like not figuring out I could cut off the tip of the light in order to make the Scorched Alaska, or convincing Iron Rose by showing her the pamphlet. Those things did not.
We're nearly there, me
They were not
hearties. The fabled
obvious to
shores of fabled Monkey Island. Captain Madison and her associates will have to be dealt with, of course. But our top priority is the secret. Extra grog rations for everyone.
Grog.
Hey!
All right.
Oh no. That was his eye patch.
Greenwood!
Oops. I did not see that coming.
Really?
I suppose you think you're very clever.
Right up to the part where I took off the eye patch. I got carried away. I've really started to feel like part of the crew.
Well, you've already seen what happens to crew who displease me. I want to savor this, so I'm going to let you have the first jab.
You move like a wounded hippopotamus.
You move like a dead one.
Okay, decent comeback.
Why don't you try again?
You're all bluster and no luster.
You're all bluster and no luster.
Well, you're all custard. Blast.
Oh. Well, that's cheating.
Hey, cheating! I won that round. Also, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to use the swords when we do this.
You don't seem to know how to use a sword. I can't decide if you're waving that thing like a feather duster or more like a mop.
Hey, I know that one!
Oh, been practicing, huh? What comeback would you use for waving it like a feather duster or like a mop?
Either way, I'll clean the floor with you.
That's what I thought, too.
I can't decide if you're waving your sword like a feather duster or more like a mop.
Either way, I'll clean the floor with you.
Too late to start doing your job now, Swabby!
Hey, you're laying a comeback on my comeback? That's gotta be against the rules.
You really should keep up on the latest trends. Goodbye, Threepwood.
Unbelievable.
Good thing I can still hold my breath for 10 minutes. More or less.
Is it more or is it less?
What?
You say you can hold your breath for 10 minutes, but then sometimes you say 8. One time I heard you say 12. Which one is it?
Well, in my prime, I could do 10 minutes, no problem.
Are you in your prime in this story?
8 minutes. Now let me get back to it before the 8 minutes runs out. Monkey Island, 6-minute walk. There's no way I could ever pass this.
Yeah, I know that things happen if you wait it out. I mean, here you can just go back and forth, so it's no big deal.
Oh, Dad, you didn't die. Quit goofing around.
You're right. I could still hold my breath a little longer. But time was running out.
Yeah, my first playthrough, we sat it out on the ship.
Dad, stop it!
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were this into my story. I'll try to be more serious. Bummer. At last! Hello, Monkey Island. It's me, Guybrush. Did you miss me? Your secret will be mine. 10 minutes, tops. I just need to take a look at the map I stole from LeChuck.
Okay, I'm gonna make this my stopping point. I'm gonna go hang out with Sky and eat a little something because I'm very tired. I'll continue this tomorrow though.